This video will introduce the characters for the Ni Hao 2 textbook lesson 1. Before you start tracing the characters, you should copy down on the side the radical spirit. The original form looks like this, but we're going to see it in this form here. You should also copy down one copy of this radical. It's not really a radical, it's more of a phonetic that we'll see a few times. It's pronounced chi, and it means net. And you can see it illustrated here, where you have the two spikes that would go into the ground, and then this would be the net where you catch the little fish. So the first two characters you have to trace are Sheng for birth and Zhi for day. Sheng Zhi. And here my students have illustrated Sheng for birth as a 3-layer cake with a candle on top. And other students have said that this slash looks like a knife coming to cut the cake. Zhi, a lot of students illustrate as a present, and we know it as the sun radical. The next character you have to trace is Jin, which means present, part of Jin Tian, today. And Jin has a triangle on top because the present is the point that connects the past and the future. So it's a triangle. Jin. The next character you have to trace is Tian, which means day, or sky, or heaven. And we've looked at this character before. It has the person radical, who's standing with their arms open under the sky. Here I'm representing it with a cloud. Tian. The next character you have to trace is Yue, moon or month, and we learned that a while ago as a radical. The next character you have to trace is Hao, which means day or number. The next character you have to trace is Zuo for yesterday. It has the sun radical and then this creepy comb shape that is always pronounced like Zuo or Ze, and it looks almost like a calendar where you have, or a planner where you have yesterday and today and tomorrow. The next character is Ming, which means tomorrow or bright, because tomorrow will be a brighter day, and it combines the sun and moon radical. The next character is Dui, correct, and it has the right-handed radical because right-handed people were considered correct. Even in China today, you're forced to write with your right hand in most places. And then it has the inch radical because you want to measure correctly. The next character is Cuo, which means wrong. It has the metal radical, shown here in silver, a modified grass radical, and a sun radical. The way I remember it is the metal radical looks kind of like a stupid person wearing a dunce cap, right? They tried to draw the sun radical, but they drew it wrong. The next character you have to trace is Shing, the star character. It combines the sun radical with a birth radical, because Chinese ancient people thought the stars were little sun eggs, suns being born. The next character you have to trace is Qi, which means date, and combined with Xing, Xingqi means week. And it combines a moon with the Qi net sound. The last characters you have to trace come from the phrase 祝你生日快乐, wish you birthday happy. The first character is 祝, wish, and it combines the spirit radicals because in the past, when you'd wish for something, it's like praying for something, and you'd wish the spirits to bring you good fortune. And it has this shape that looks kind of like a balloon carrying your wish up to heaven. The next character we don't know from this phrase is Kuai, which is part of happy. It means fast. It has the heart radical because your heart can beat fast or slow. And then it has this shape that I think looks kind of like a person running. It has the 2 legs and the pumping arms. The last character is Le, which means happiness or music. Originally, it was a picture of a person or a drum set with bells, and it still today kind of looks like a drum set with the cymbals. After you finish your character tracing, you're going to do your character rewrite. I wanted to point out this passage, 你很想我，对不对? xiang, we've learned as want, but it can also mean miss. You've missed me, right? No, wrong. I also missed you, is what that means. And here's the translation.